If you've been in business for 5 years or more and you still can't explain what makes you different in a single sentence, I need you to hear something. It's not because you don't have anything. It's because the most powerful thing you have is the thing you've been editing out. I want to tell you about Beth. Intuitive coach, 30 years of experience, thousands of clients, exceptional at what she does. When I asked her what made her different in our one-on-one audit, she gave me the bio version, which was credentials, certifications, specialties, years of experience. All true, all impressive, all completely forgettable. Here's the thing about Beth's situation that I see constantly. The longer you've been doing your work, the more invisible your most powerful differentiator becomes. You've said the safe version so many times it feels like the true version. But I'm telling you, it's in around minute 8 of every only statement session I run, I stop asking about the work. And I ask one question. What have you been leaving out? What's the story that feels too personal, too specific, too uncomfortable to put in a professional context? That question breaks something open every single time. When I asked Beth that question, she went quiet. Then she told me this. She grew up in South Africa during apartheid, in a world already telling her that the authorities knew better, that the power structures around her were correct. And on top of that, she had a way of knowing things about people she couldn't explain or prove. And that was being dismissed too. So from a very young age, Beth learned to trust herself in an environment specifically designed to tell her she was wrong about everything. That is not background noise. That is not interesting personal history. That is the entire origin story of why she can do what she does. That's why when a high-functioning woman walks into her office who knows something is true about her life and everyone around her keeps saying she's wrong, Beth understands that from the inside. Not theoretically, but from lived experience. She had never put that in a bio. Why? It was too personal, too out there, who am I to say this out loud? 5 years in business, 10 years, 30 years. And the most powerful thing she had was sitting in her pocket the entire time. Her only statement? The only intuitive coach who learned to trust her knowing in a world that told her she was wrong about everything. So when you know something is true that everyone around you keeps dismissing, I already know what that costs. When I read that back to her, she didn't get excited. She got quiet. That's it. That's been there the whole time. That moment, that specific feeling, that's not excitement. That's relief. The feeling of, oh, that's what I've been carrying. And it finally has a name. Here's what I want you to sit with. You've been in business long enough, you've done the work, you have the results. And you still stumble when someone asks what makes you different. It's not a marketing problem. That's the $2 bill sitting in your pocket while you keep handing out dollar bills. The chapter you've been editing out, too specific, too personal, too much. That's probably the most important sentence in your entire brand. Jesse Cole didn't build a 2 million person waitlist with the safe product. Disney didn't build an empire with safe characters, and P.T. Barnum didn't fill tents with the safe act. The thing that feels too specific and too safe is the thing. I can help you. Go to findyouronly.app. That's findyouronly.app. 8 questions in under 8 minutes. It's free. It's all free. I want you to go there, fill it out. You'll get an amazing deliverable back. findyouronly.app, 8 questions in under 8 minutes. Bring the chapter you've been editing out. That's the one I want. That's the one you want. That's the one we all want. Be the only. Be the $2 bill.